Friend or foe? Teamwork or greed? We'll find out tonight as our competitors trade in their useless knowledge for cash and prizes. In the race to A, with your host, the pride of Detroit, Michigan, Demetrius Stokes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is another episode of Race to 8, the greatest online game show in the history of mankind. We're 3 episodes in, and I feel like I can already say that. Of course, we have two teams tonight competing for a shot at glory and maybe some prizes. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But we got two great teams competing tonight. Of course, you can show your love to the contestants by adding a tip to the pot at race to8.com. Those who donate to the pot are eligible to be a contestant on an upcoming show. And if a winning team is victorious tonight, the largest tipper will win a prize. Of course, you can go again to race to8.com. Well, let's go ahead and meet our teams for tonight. The first team, we've had this brother on our show before. If you're familiar with our GOAT Debate podcast, we've had Darnell on the show in the past. We talked horror movies with Darnell on one of our episodes of the GOAT Debate. He brought his homeboy T-Berg with him tonight. So we got Darnell and T-Berg competing. And then we have a perennial guest on Race to 8. We have James and his teammate Kyra, who's not here just yet, but we're hoping she comes on soon. Otherwise, James is saying Darnell and T-Berg, he can handle this by himself. He's saying you guys are light work. He can take you guys on by himself. What do you guys think about that?
Come on, man. Bring smoke.
I'm ready.
That's the wrong podcast. Well, let's go.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started with round one. And for round one, we're going to play a little game that we like to call Who's Older? So the way this game works, each team will get 4 questions. We're going to alternate between teams. So team number one is Kyra and James. So they will get the first question. Darnell and T-Berg, you guys will get question number 2, so on and so forth. Each correct answer is worth 2 points. Now, here is a catch. If team 1 or team 2 or whatever team is taking that turn does not get their question correct, you guys have an opportunity to steal. The other team has an opportunity to steal, but you guys have to have the exact answer. You guys have to have the exact answer or the exact order for this game that we like to call Who's Older? So, James, you're going to start it off. We're going to give you guys 3 choices. It can be people, it can be places, it can be sports franchises, appliances, you name it. You guys are going to have to put them in order from oldest to youngest. You guys will get a couple seconds to deliberate amongst each other. Those of you that have a team, 2 people. James, you're going solo. We're going to start first with this series of questions. Who's older, James? The New York Knicks, the New York Giants, the New York Rangers. You need to put them in order from oldest to youngest. The New York Giants, the New York Knicks, the New York Rangers.
Okay, I got it.
All right, let's hear it.
Giants, Knicks, Rangers.
Giants, Knicks, Rangers. Darius, is James correct? He is not correct. Now, I see T-Berg has on the New York Giants shirt. So I think this guy's a New York representative. So I'm going to ask. Now, you guys get one steal per round. So this is round one. You guys do get an opportunity to steal. If you're confident in the order, you guys can steal and get the 2 points. Do you guys want to take an opportunity to steal right here?
See what you think. I think I have an idea.
Me too. I think I have an idea too.
All right,
All right.
Giant. Yeah, you want to go for it?
Yeah.
I think he's pointing at you, T-Berg. You got on the shirt. I think
All right,
he's putting it on
Let's
you.
do it. Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's give us that order.
All right. So I know the Giants are probably the oldest here. They were 1925. I think Rangers are next and then next.
Okay, do you want to lock that in? That's your final answer?
D, check me on that. I'm pretty sure I'm good.
Yeah. Know what? Yeah. Because I'm thinking hockey too. So I think you're right.
Lock it in.
All right, Darius. They are saying Giants, Rangers, Knicks. Does T-Berg and Darnell get the steal and the 2 points? They do. That bell means they are correct. The New York Giants, I'm impressed. 1925. The New York Rangers, 1926. And the New York Knicks, 1948. So they did get the order right. Darnell and T-Berg have 2 points, and it is their turn. So they have an opportunity here to double up and take a big lead here to start. All right, here you go. Oldest to youngest. Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt. So we're going actors here. All of them are Avengers. All of them have been in Marvel movies. Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt.
You said oldest to youngest?
Yeah, you're going oldest to youngest, correct.
Oh, okay. That should be pretty easy. Okay. I'm gonna say Chris Pratt's definitely older.
Ooh.
And then I'm pretty sure Chris Pratt is older than all of them. And then Chris Evans will be the middle one. And then I think Chris Hemsworth is the youngest.
Well, remember, Chris Hemsworth has a younger brother.
He's a brother, a younger brother too.
So I would think he's probably older. I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
But Chris Pratt, I'm for sure Chris Pratt's older than all of them, though.
Okay. All right, we'll stick with Chris Pratt.
So Darnell, you said Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Do you want to go with that?
Hey, D, you sound pretty confident.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that.
All right, Darius. They're going Chris Evans. I'm sorry, they're going Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Are they correct?
Hey,
They are correct. Darnell
like that
knows his Chris's here. He knows his Marvel characters. Chris Pratt was born in 1979. Chris Evans, 1981. Chris Hemsworth, 1983. They are indeed correct. 2 more points for Darnell and T-Berg, which now gives them a 4-0 lead, James. This one's important for you. Here we go. Oldest to youngest, Angel Soft, Charmin, Cottonelle. We're going toilet tissue. Angel Soft, Charmin, Cottonelle. Oldest to youngest.
Charmin, Cottonelle, Angel Soft. Final answer.
Say that again.
Charmin, Cottonelle, Angel Soft.
Okay, Charmin, Cottonelle, Angel Soft, Darius, is James correct? That is incorrect. Darnell T. Berg, you guys don't get an opportunity to steal. You've already used your steal for this round. The correct order is Cottonelle,
Cottonelle,
established
Sharman,
in
and Angel Soft.
1878. Angel Soft,
Oh,
18. I'm sorry, 18. Is this 1897, Darius? I'm assuming it's 1897. And Sharman, 1928. All right. So no points there for you, James. We're shifting back to Darnell and T-Berg. Here you go. We're going television networks. Oldest to youngest, ESPN, CNN, MTV. ESPN, CNN, MTV. Oldest to youngest.
Oof. I think CNN is going to be the oldest there.
I'm thinking MTV has to be older. I mean, it has to be older than ESPN because you think about it, they had the MTV Raps and all that stuff. Then
Yeah, but your MTV Raps was like 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
But like
So,
Chris
yeah.
Berman was on the original episodes of ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN.
So when you think of it that way, you're thinking like 70s, 80s. So I would say probably ESPN is like the middle child. I don't know. That's the way I think about it. In that order.
CNN though. I don't know. I think CNN might be younger. Because think about where everybody was getting their news from. They wasn't getting it from CNN.
All right, guys, we're going to need an answer here.
So
All right.
ESPN, MTV, then CNN?
Sure. Let's go with that.
All right, so the guys are saying ESPN, then
MTV, and then CNN.
MTV, then CNN. Darius, are they correct?
No, sir, they're not correct.
The buzzer must not be working. I was going to say that is not. That is not correct. Now, James, you do have a steal opportunity. I don't know if you want to take it here, but if you do, here's an opportunity for you.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with MTV, CNN, ESPN.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right. James says MTV, CNN, ESPN. Darius, is that correct?
No, that is incorrect.
It is not correct. Now, James doesn't have any points, so he can't lose any, but the correct order is actually CNN is the oldest network, established in 1980. ESPN was established in 1989. And I'm looking here. I don't know if this is accurate, Darius.
That's not accurate.
I think MTV
Was in the 80s.
was out in the 80s. Matter of fact, I'm certain.
Might be right.
So we may have to go back to the books here. And there's a let's see. Yeah, so
Checking now.
yeah, MTV is actually 1981.
81. You're right.
So CNN is 80.
Oh,
MTV was number 2 and
Yeah.
ESPN was number 3.
okay.
So did anyone give that order?
No.
No.
Okay. So nobody
CNN
says
was not
CNN.
first for either group. So.
Okay, got you. Okay, so it's actually CNN, MTV, ESPN. All right. Okay. All right. So it's back to Darnell and T-Berg. They have the 4-0 lead. And now we're going to inventions, guys. Got to give us this one in order from oldest to youngest. The lawnmower, the electric motor, Morse code.
You got to be kidding.
Electric motor, lawnmower, Morse code. In order from oldest to youngest.
I'm gonna say Morse code, lawnmower, electric mower.
Darnell?
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so we're going Morse code. That was first. What was your second one?
Lawnmower.
Lawnmower. Okay, Morse code, lawnmower, electric motor. Darius, is that correct?
That is incorrect.
That is incorrect. The actual order is lawnmower, which is established in or invented in 1830, electric motor 1834, Morse code 1837. So no points there
Wow.
for that
Yeah,
round.
does.
Yeah. So back to
I would've had
James
that
and
backwards.
James. We're going toy companies. Toy companies, James. Hasbro, Mattel, Fisher Price.
Oh my
Hasbro,
God.
Mattel, Fisher Price. In order from oldest to youngest.
You have help now, James. You have help now.
You have help. Your
Cheating.
teammate is here.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I hit
What's up,
class.
Kyra? How you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
So your
Good,
teammate
good.
James has you in the hole a little bit right
Yeah.
now.
Hey. Cut that out.
Damn.
He's been holding it down. I'm not saying anything bad, but now you guys.
Yeah, you did. I got her in the hole. That's not positive the way you phrased that.
It's
Well,
not.
well,
you know,
I'm
look,
just
it was by
saying, I'm
yourself,
just being
so.
honest. The score is 4-0, but now you can bounce ideas off your teammates. So now the question: we're playing a game called Who's Older, and so right now you guys have 3 toy companies. You guys have Hasbro, Mattel, and Fisher Price, and you have to put them in order from oldest to youngest by the year that those companies were established.
I want to say Fisher Price
I'll
is
be-
probably the baby.
That yeah, I'm thinking either Fisher Price or Hasbro.
As the baby. I think Hasbro and Mattel, I think, have been around longer because I think like they bought out other
Okay.
small toy companies.
Okay.
Because I think Mattel bought out like Toys R Us or something like that. Or they're like a spinoff. Or Toys R Us is a spinoff. You can't help me. I'm on the thing. I think it's Hasbro, Mattel, and then Fisher Price.
Hasbro, Mattel, Fisher Price. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Hasbro, Mattel, Fisher Price, Darius. Are they correct?
One more time, sorry. Hasbro.
Mattel. And
Hasbro,
Fisher Price.
Mattel, Fisher Price.
Say it one more time.
Hasbro, Mattel, Fisher Price.
Sorry, I thought if you said it 3 times, it would make it correct, but it does not. It is incorrect.
Well, you guys got the oldest company right. The oldest company is Hasbro, 1923. Fisher Price is 1930, and Mattel is 1945. which I think I know that from my daughter's Barbie doll. I'm pretty sure I saw like the year they're established on that. So yep, so that is the order. Back to Darnell and T-Bird. You guys can take a commanding lead here if you get this one right. We're going states. Oldest to youngest year these states were established. South Carolina, Florida, Georgia. South Carolina, Florida, Georgia.
I'm gonna say definitely Georgia got to be oldest.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Georgia. I'm gonna say I'm more Georgia. I'm more leaning Georgia, South Carolina, then Florida.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay, so you guys want to lock that in? Georgia, South Carolina, Florida?
Yeah, lock it in.
All right. Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. Darius, is that correct?
I'm from South Carolina. I live in
You
Florida.
are.
I drive through Georgia. So I can tell you that none of those are in the correct order.
Okay, that is incorrect. The correct order, South Carolina is the oldest state, established in 1776. Georgia is second, 1788, and Florida comes in at third in 1845. All right, and the final question of round one goes to Kyra and James. An opportunity to get on the board here. We're going. I guess what do we call these? I guess they're
Browsers.
browsers. That's the word I was looking for. Internet browsers in order of year established. We have Safari. We have Internet Explorer, and that should be. It should be Mozilla, Darius?
Yes. Mozilla.
I didn't know it was a D in it. Is that right? I thought it was Mozilla. But you guys know what we're talking about. Firefox. Mozilla, Firefox, same thing. So Internet Explorer, Mozilla, Safari. In order of year established. All right, here we go. Kyra and James. You guys seem stumped right now.
Internet Explorer as the oldest.
I agree.
You said Mozilla and
Safari.
Safari.
I'm thinking Safari might be second and Mozilla's third.
Firefox. You know what? Since I kind of screwed up the last one, I'll go with what you say.
Well, you didn't screw up the last one. We a team. Don't worry about that.
I mean, I kind of
look at team player. We like it here.
Like Firefox was out around the same. I just remember using it around the same time as Internet Explorer, and I didn't really start using Safari. Just because I didn't use it until recently doesn't mean that it couldn't be the second oldest. Or
that you know what?
I just remember switching through Internet Explorer and Firefox when I had AOL.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, because I did the same thing.
Okay, so what's it gonna be, team?
I mean, that's basically in line where it's at right now. Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Safari.
Okay.
So you want to go with that?
Yeah.
Okay, they don't sound too sure, Darius, but they're gonna go with Internet Explorer, Mozilla, Safari. Is James and Kyra correct, Darius?
Guys, you gotta have some confidence in yourself. You are correct.
You are correct. They get on the board. Yes, Internet Explorer 1993, Mozilla 1998, Safari 2003. So you guys get on the board with 2 points, and that is the end of round 1. Darnell and T-Berg have 4. Kyra and James have 2. And we're going on to the second round, which is our higher or lower round. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. Higher or lower coming up next on Race to 8. Oh, there's the wonderful music. All right, we're going to get ready for round 2, which is called higher or lower. Darnell and T-Berg will get the first question since they have the lead going into round 2. Each team will alternate questions. Each team will get 4 questions. Each question will be worth 2 points. There are no steals in this round because obviously if you say higher, the answer is lower. The other team is already going to know. Well, I take that back, Darius. I'm wrong. There is a steal opportunity in this round if you can answer with the exact figure, the exact number. If you can do that, then you do have the opportunity to steal and get 2 points. It is 1 steal per team per round. So you'll get a figure. It's a number, a dollar amount, and you guys some type of fact, and you have to tell us if it is higher or lower. All right. So we're going to start with Darnell and T-Berg. So we'll get started. Here we go. The number is 860,400. 860,400. The number of seconds in a day. The number of seconds in a day. 860,400. Higher or lower? They are thinking long and hard about this.
Seconds, though. Man. This number of seconds in a day. We only can pick 2 answers, higher.
You got a 50-50 shot here.
So lower? Okay. We'll go back.
You guys said, what did you say, lower?
Yeah, lower.
Okay, Darius, they say that the number of seconds in a day is less than 860,400. Are they correct?
They are correct.
That is correct. The actual number is 86,400. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. So 2 points for Darnell and T-Berg. They now have 6. Next question is for James and Kyra. Your number is 24. I'll let the board update here. 24. The number of the most consecutive losses by one team in the NFL. The number of most consecutive losses by one team in the NFL. 24. Is that number higher or lower?
Oh, Jesus. I'm thinking of, lower.
Kyra, what do you think?
Whatever he says.
Okay. All right, James, you're going to go with lower?
Yeah.
Okay. James says the number of the most consecutive losses by one team in the NFL is less than 24. Darius, is James and Kyra correct? Are James and Kyra correct? Let me correct myself there in proper English.
They are incorrect.
They are incorrect.
It's
All right,
26,
T-Bird,
ain't it?
Darnell, do you guys know the exact number of games? Do you know the exact number of the most consecutive losses by one team in the NFL?
I don't know, but I know it's the Lions, but I don't know who it is. Like, what the number is. I know it's the
Okay.
Lions for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
let's save the
not
steal.
it's actually not the Lions. I'm not about to let you
No,
crap
it's
on my
not. Yeah,
team,
that's the
Darnell.
Lions.
You're not gonna crap on my Lions.
It's not the Lions. I know
I'm
that
not gonna
much.
let you do it. No, it's actually one of the teams going to the Super Bowl. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost 26 games in a row.
Dang.
Years
And that
1976 and 1977.
I'm sorry. I went against it because I sat up there and thought 26 the whole time, and I couldn't remember what team, and I just went against it. I even blurted it out. Y'all didn't even. I don't think y'all heard me.
I heard you.
blurted-
I heard you. I was trying to be nice though.
I heard you say 26, but I was like, I'm gonna keep quiet.
All right, so no
Nope.
points there. We still got a 6-2 game here. Darnell T-Bird, this question is for you. Your number is 5. The number is 5. The number of presidents who have died in office. The number of presidents who have died in office. Is that number higher or lower than 5?
Man, I am terrible with history.
I'm leaning more toward lower.
They are counting. They are counting those presidents in their head right now.
I'm missing somebody, but I'm gonna trust my partner here. We gonna go lower.
Okay, Darius, they say the number of presidents that have died while in office is less than 5. Are they correct?
They are incorrect.
That is
Woo!
incorrect. Now, Kyra and James, if you know the exact number of presidents who have died in office, you can steal. Now, keep this in mind. If you steal and get it wrong, you lose the 2 points that you have. So you gotta be certain if you want to take the steal attempt.
What you thinking, Kyra?
I'm uncertain. I would rather hold on to our 2 little points. I can't risk it right now.
Okay. All right, but can I say the answer?
Okay, so if you were hypothetically stealing, what number would you say?
6.
You would have been wrong. It's actually 8.
8.
Now, I don't
Okay.
have the 8 presidents listed here, and we have to look that up. But the number is 8. I'm trusting our statistician here, Darius. He says it's 8. The number here is 8. So
Oh,
no points.
man.
No points there. But Kyra and James, you guys have an opportunity here to cut into the lead. Here you go. The number is 45%. 45%. The size of the moon compared to the earth. The size of the moon compared to the earth. 45%. Is that number higher or lower? The size of the moon compared to the earth.
I'm gonna go with lower. What you think?
Same.
Yeah, lower.
Oh, they sound confident, Darius. James and Iris say lower. Is the size of the moon compared to the earth less than 45%?
You know, Stokes, in this game, when you're the most confident, you get points. It is correct.
It is correct. The number is lower. The size of the moon compared to the earth is actually 27%. So 2 points for Kyra and James. They have now cut the deficit to just 2. They're down 6-4. But the next question goes to Darnell and T-Berg. Are you guys ready?
Stokes.
Let's go.
Pause. I
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to.
you want me to slow down a little bit?
Yeah, I wanted you to pause because I must remind those who are listening
Okay.
that they can go to racetoo8.com and donate to the pot that will be played for in the bonus round. The person who donates the most will go ahead and be eligible, be a contestant on a future show. All 100% of the money donated to the pot does go to the contestants. So that's all theirs. Should they win the bonus round, and there is money in the pot right now. We do have a donator. So that, just to let you know, guys, there's a little bit up in there. A little.
All right.
So,
Come on, Kyra. I'm trying to win this for you. I'm trying to win this for you, Kyra.
Yes.
tomorrow, y'all need to win the game.
We're going to win this game.
All right.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm waiting on Darius. It looks like we have like a comment or a question or something on the board there.
Yeah, Courtney gave us a like. He gave us a like. So
Oh, we appreciate that, Courtney. Courtney is a past contestant on the show. He didn't win, but that's okay, Courtney. We appreciate it.
Next time.
All right. So the next question here is for Darnell and T-Berg. Listen, your number is 13. The number is 13. The number of months an elephant is pregnant before delivering. 13. The number of months an elephant is pregnant before delivering. Is that number
This is so
higher
funny.
or lower?
We was really just talking about this, I think.
Really?
You were
What
having a
on
conversation.
earth? What on earth brought this up?
I was going to say, you guys are having a conversation about elephants giving
Nah,
birth.
he's not talking about me.
We
We was not talking about
No.
this.
No, we were watching a documentary about elephants, and
Okay.
for some reason I was like, oh, because we always look up like strange things, like how long is this thing pregnant for or something? Like it's weird. So
Yeah.
13.
So what do you
months.
think? You watched the documentary, so you are like an elephant expert right now.
I don't know. I probably forgot this answer, but 13 months. That sounds. I think we were saying, they're mammals.
I trust you, fam. Whatever you got.
That's a good teammate right there. I trust my teammate.
I'm here.
They're mammals. Let me see. 13 months. Ooh, is it? I'm gonna say higher.
Okay. You want to lock that in? Final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna say higher.
Okay. Darius, they say the number of months an elephant is pregnant before delivering is higher than 13. Are Darnell and T-Bird correct, Darius?
I don't know if he was chatting with a zookeeper, but he is correct.
He is correct.
My guy.
All right, 2 points for Darnell and T-Bird. Takes him to 8. The number of months an elephant is pregnant before delivering, that number is 22.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew it was like 22 to 24 months.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's almost 2 years.
Pregnant for 2 years, like
Oh, Lord.
if we were pregnant for like our wives were pregnant for
That
2
is
years.
a long,
like,
that is a
was
long
torture.
time to be carrying an elephant baby for sure,
Oh, no.
or any baby for that matter. So, all right, so 2 points for Darnell and T-Bird. That gives them 8. That makes this question very, very important for you, James and Kyra. You guys probably need to get this one right to stay alive. And here's the question, or here's the number. The number is $454.99. $454.99. The price of the first Apple computer. $454.99. Is that number higher or lower?
Can I ask a question?
To me?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
What year did the Apple computer come out?
That's a valid question.
Yeah, it is.
I
Darius?
respect game.
But we just
I'm sorry,
seen from a previous answer that when the one thing was out, okay, I think I might know. And
The question pertains to the personal computer that was sold.
Personal
You heard-
computer.
You heard the Oracle.
That is correct.
Okay, I need to put my partner back on. I gotta see her. I gotta look her in her eyes and see what she do. Come on. What you thinking?
I mean, we didn't even get the year. You said the Oracle. That doesn't.
Yeah, you're not getting the year.
I'm deferring to Darius. Darius is saying you guys aren't going to get the year. Because the year is probably going to give it away, probably.
It would be, yes, it would be very relevant to how much that computer would have cost.
We're talking about Apple One.
Yeah, the very first, like. I'm so stressed right now.
Yeah, me too.
We do that here at Race to A. We stress you out with these questions.
It's crazy because I want to say lower.
I do too, but
because I'm trying to.
I don't. I'm not. Is this price with tax?
like, did they buy it in California or did they buy it in Delaware? Because like,
Hey, did they get like the Geek Squad package for support after they bought it?
Did they get the extended warranty on it? Are we talking? Which one are we talking? Exactly?
Is this with tax?
Right. Like, which president was in office? I'm trying to like coordinate.
Yeah.
I want to say it's,
well, we got some people in the chat room too. I mean, you know.
I can't see them people in the chat room.
Exactly.
A little audience, like nobody's chiming in the chat room. So sorry, guys, I don't have anything.
Hey, you know what? You know what? That's another option you could put to the game. The poll, get one per round or once a game. You know,
people are free to throw comments in the chat room. We would certainly share them. Some people have commented, but most of it is just kind of laughter at some of the
okay. All right. Connor, okay. You got okay, we gonna go. You want to go with the low number?
1979. That was his. He said it came out in 1979. Now listen, this guy is a past contestant on the show, and he did not win. So you take this.
Man, that is some shade if I've ever heard.
You know,
that doesn't mean he doesn't know. I'm just saying
not giving, like,
that is shady.
Solid hints. I'm gonna stick with lower. I really want to stick with like my gut is telling me to go with lower.
Yeah, I'm gonna say lower. Yeah.
Okay, Darius, $454.99, the price of the first Apple computer. James and Kyra say lower. Are they correct?
So I think I really think James knew the answer. That's why he left, because he knew they were incorrect.
Dang.
No, that's not true. I'm back.
Dang.
Well, you're still incorrect.
Apparently, Apple had a deal with the devil or something, because the first Apple computer was $666.66. So
in 1979, that's wild.
I was gonna say higher.
That is wild.
76, not 79. So that's why you shouldn't have trusted that man
Wow.
putting the information.
Oh, you gonna talk bad about me, huh?
Either way,
No, not you.
He's
He's talking about Courtney. Because Courtney said
Oh, okay.
in the chat.
No, James.
You can't give us any more hints, because you know.
All right.
So
Was
it higher or lower?
It was higher.
It was
The
higher.
correct answer
It was
higher.
600.
Yeah, it was $666 roughly.
666, sir.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said the deal with the devil thing. So, all right.
I'm sorry, Kyra.
It's
guys-
it's okay. We both were solid on it being lower. So.
You guys were very confident. You were. And the last two times you were very confident, the answer was right.
Right.
So not this time, but that's okay. Darnell and T-Berg have an opportunity to pretty much clinch the win with this correct answer. Your number is 65. Your number is 65. The most consecutive wins in an NBA season. The most consecutive wins in an NBA season. 65. Is that number
has to be
higher or lower?
No. Consecutive wins.
That has to be lower.
Consecutive wins. Because it wasn't those 66 games back in those days with Bill Russell. They weren't playing 66
Well, no
games.
one's gone undefeated.
And it's 82 games in a season. And so you got to think about the
82 games in a
73.
season.
And you got to think about the Warriors that year. But they lost the game like before they got to that 65.
And so did
So
Jordan
they all,
back in 96.
mm-hmm.
I say lower.
Yeah, I'm going to go lower.
Okay. They say it's lower, Darius, that the most consecutive wins in an NBA season is less than 65. For the win, are Darnell and T-Bird correct?
These guys. These guys are correct.
They are correct.
Here we go.
They are correct. The most consecutive wins in an NBA season is 33
There we
by the
go.
1971-72 Lakers. They won 33 straight games in 1971-72. James and Kyra, we'll give you the final question for the sake of doing it because you guys have one more. But 2 points for Darnell and T-Berg. I think that puts them at 10, which is now a new race to 8 record. 10 points.
Yeah.
That is a new
Hey,
race to
here we
8
go.
record, breaking the previous record, I think, from last week, which was I think 7 or 8, right?
7.
So your number here, we'll do the last question, is 123 minutes. The length of the average mobile viewing session on YouTube. 123 minutes. The length of the average mobile viewing session on YouTube. Is that number higher or lower?
It's higher. I
would
think it's higher.
If you're talking about like kids watching stuff.
Yeah, it's higher.
So the average person watches YouTube for 123 minutes.
Definitely.
You guys say higher.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with higher.
Okay. All right. So they would say higher. Darius, you would say
Incorrect.
we would say lower. Average viewing time. T-Bird, Darnell, you guys want to take a guess? Any guesses?
I have no idea. It's less than that though.
Shoot.
It's actually
Well, like
40
maybe-
minutes. The length of
What
the
it-
average viewing mobile
what is
session
it?
on YouTube is 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40. The number is
Uh,
all right. Well, that brings us to the end of round 2 and the end of the game. Darnell and T-Bird promised a guaranteed victory on Facebook leading up to this. And these guys have delivered. Congratulations, gentlemen. You guys have won tonight's game and get an opportunity now to race to 8. The final round is called Race to 8. James and Kyra, thank you guys so much for participating. We would love to have you guys participate again, as we like to do a Hollywood Squares-esque guest list for our show. So please come back again. In fact, James has been on every show. This is our 3rd show. James has been on all 3. So will he keep the streak alive and come back next week? We'll see. But we thank you guys so much for coming on tonight and joining the show.
Thank you. Bye.
Yay.
All right.
guys.
Yay.
Thank
Good
y'all.
luck, guys. You're going to
James,
need
like,
it.
James has to go to work at 5 o'clock, so he's like, I'm going to bed.
Go get some sleep.
Deuces.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye.
All right. Danielle T-Berg. We're about to go to this final round. We call it Race to 8. That's the name of the game. You guys have an opportunity here. You will get 8 different phrases. Kind of think kind of pyramid, think kind of taboo. You can't say sounds like, rhymes with. You're going to get some phrases. One person is going to give the clues. The other person is going to guess. I think, Darius, are you going to send whoever decides to be the clue giver? Are you going to send them those clues privately in the chat? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, hey, hang on 1 second. My video is frozen.
Okay.
Yes. So
We see you.
y'all will need to decide who will be the clue giver and who will receive the clues. And let us know which
I can get a clues. What do you think, D?
You can give clues? Yeah, you can give clues. I'm pretty good at guessing.
All right, we in here. All right, get the clues.
All right.
All right, so T-Berg is going to give the clues. Darnell is going to guess. So you guys are going to be getting this category, just to give you guys an idea what the category is. It's going to be slogans. So it's going to be slogans. So you guys are going to have to put on your thinking caps, think of commercials, think of corporations, think of all of those things to kind of get these slogans. You guys are going to have, is it 2 minutes, Darius, or a minute and a half?
2 minutes, sir.
2 minutes. I always forget. You guys will have 2 minutes to get these 8 slogans. If you get them in 2 minutes, you guys win the game, and you will have raced to 8. So we'll just wait on those slogans to be sent to T-Berg. How you guys feeling? You guys won the game. Now you're going to the final. You guys won the game very comfortably. 10-4. That's nice. Comfortable lead. You guys played wire to wire. You started 4-zip, and you never looked back.
We came for a dub,
Solid
and we said
score.
we're going to get the dub, and we was going to get it.
You guys said you would get the dub, and you guys delivered. And we have a person in the chat room. It's James. I thought he was going to bed.
James.
There's a lot of anger emojis there, and then he's back again. I don't know what is that a shoulder shrug? I don't know what that is. But James is a little upset. James, come back next week. Maybe Shane O'Mac will be ready next week, and you guys will defend the title. Oh, it'd be great. Maybe have the 2 winners from last week, 2 winners from this week. Maybe have a little something going on. So, throw it on the gauntlet there.
Yeah.
How we looking, Darius?
We're coming up here. I have to just kind of finesse it so it looks okay. So what I have to do, because I don't have T-Berg info, I just have to throw it into the general chat, and we'll just have to use the honor code and have Darnell stay out the.
Oh, okay. All right.
Integrity. I got integrity.
All right. There we go. We appreciate it. All right. Honor code. So there's going to throw those up. And we're going to get started here with the race to 8. We've had a good game. We had a good game. Like I said, these guys kind of dominated from wire to wire. Kyra came on, and they got some points on the board. James was able to bounce some of his thoughts off another person. That always helps. And they were, last few questions, they were still in it, but you guys, like I said, control from wire to wire. Won the game, and now here we are.
Much appreciated. It's got to be here, man. Elephant closed it.
Yeah, the elephant sealed the deal. That documentary helped.
We watch weird stuff there.
That documentary helped.
I watched one on elephants and bears. So I don't know. I know everything about bears.
Well, there you go. We'll have bear questions on. We'll have bear questions on next week's show, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Oh, let's go.
So, if you can remind the people at home how they can donate to the pot.
Of course, yes. We have a running pot here on Race to 8 where we give 100% of those proceeds to the winners of the show. You can go to race28.com, donate to the pot, and your donation makes you eligible to be a contestant on a future show. Also, if you are the highest donor and the team tonight wins, you also win a prize courtesy of the wonderful folks at Race to 8 and the wonderful folks at Social Network. So be sure to go to race28.com. You can donate $1, you can donate $2, you can donate $5, you can donate, $500 if you balling like that. Whatever you want to do, just thickens the pot. And if these guys don't win tonight, it just carries over until next week and potentially keeps growing and growing as long as nobody wins. So race28.com, you can go there and you can, of course, contribute. So we're just waiting on the final questions to be posted here. Just getting through some technical difficulties. It'll be up in momentarily. But I don't know. I was gonna talk about the game a little bit more, but obviously there's not much else to say about that. But while we're waiting on those questions to come in, I see T-Bird, you got on a New York shirt. Are you a native of New York? Are you a native New Yorker?
I'm actually born and raised in New Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
So Giants fan, Nets fan. I think you said before we went on the air you were a Nets fan. So could be a big year for the Nets. New super team.
Man, we'll see if they can make it happen. Get somebody in there to play some defense.
Yeah, definitely. And Darnell, you are from where again?
New Jersey.
Oh, okay. So, of course, you guys are buddies. I don't know why I thought you were from somewhere else. I don't know. I was thinking of the time you were on the show last on the GOAT debate. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was somewhere different.
I'm living out here in Hawaii right now. That's why.
That's right, Hawaii, because you're a military guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay. James is bitter, Oklahoma, man. T-Bird, James says you love the Jets, man. He says you don't.
Why would that even be a thing?
He said, why would that be a thing?
Why would that be a thing? Where did he get this false information from?
It's false information. So what's with that? So is it like where you live determines whether you're a Jets fan or a Giants fan?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people that live like more upstate New York that become Jet fans. I mean, I grew up in Jersey, right near Giant Stadium. I just say, hey, it's Giant Stadium, so I'll be a Giants fan.
Gotcha. Okay, because I know, having family in Chicago, I know people that live in certain parts of the city like the White Sox, people that live in other parts of the city like the Cubs. So it kind of just depends on where you live. In what particular part of the town. So yeah, man. So how's life in Hawaii? It's still daylight in Hawaii. It's like what, 4 o'clock or something like that?
Yeah, 5 o'clock, 5:34.
Oh, okay. So it's still early in Hawaii. Was the time adjustment difficult? Have you been living there long?
We've been here 3 years so far. We are leaving here in March to go to Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you're gonna make another move to Oklahoma and kind of back to a much different time zone. I'm sure that'll take some getting used to.
Oh yeah. Be in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you'll be watching like Sooner games and maybe some Thunder games. I know you're a sports fan, be checking out. You say nope.
Yeah. I'm trying to work for them. If I can get an internship with them, that'd be dope.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'll be cool. That'll be cool.
I think Dallas is 2 hours away. So
Yeah. Texas, Dallas is pretty. Depending on what part of Oklahoma you're in, I know Dallas is not that far away.
That'll be a nice little drive.
Yeah.
Dallas. Go see Luka play.
There you go. For sure. All right, so we are almost ready for the final questions here. We like to keep the suspense rolling here on Race to 8, apparently. So get the questions going. I think Darius might be getting that final screen ready, just so you guys can see. You guys get a couple little hints with the questions. You kind of get to see like the first letters, so that you know, kind of maybe give you a little bit of guidance. James, who's still not asleep, said, "Darius, hurry up." He's trying to stay around before he goes to bed. Apparently, man.
Oh man. James gonna get up in like another 5 hours. He'll be hurt.
James gonna be miserable at work tomorrow. You better get some coffee.
Yeah. All right. Darius gave me the thumbs up. Darius, are you there? Are we ready? Okay. I guess we're not. he gave me the thumbs up.
Yeah, it's just 1 second here, guys. Sorry for the delays.
Another dog.
All right.
Ready for a dub.
All right, I had to reboot everything.
Okay, I think the most impressive question I think you guys answered tonight was the ages of the Chris's. Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth.
That was all homie.
That was pretty good, I must say. All right, so the final board is up. We're seeing brand slogans here. Of course, again, you kind of are seeing the first letter of the phrases. Now, when you get the clues, T-Berg, you don't necessarily have to go in the order. Like if you guys have some trouble getting one and you want to move on to skip to the next one, or you want to start in reverse order, however you want to do it. As long as you guys get the 8 in 2 minutes, you win the game. So
right. Is there a list of words I can't say?
So you can't say any of the words in the phrase.
Of course.
You can't say sounds like, you can't say rhymes with.
Okay.
And then anything else is pretty much legal. So
the words are in the
slogans
in the comments, but it came out like a little jumbled. I'll come in one by one real quick. It'll be but a second. That'll make it a little bit easier to read.
Okay.
What was that?
I got them here. I can see them. I'm trying to think
for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the actual brands.
Oh, got you. Right. So so I see what he's saying. He's going to put them in order so you can see them kind of vertically instead of going horizontally. So, but once he lists all 8 there, I'll start the timer, and I'll let you guys know. Like every 30 seconds where you are. So you hit the 30-second mark. 1 minute.
It'll be on the big board.
1:30. Oh, and it's on the big board. Oh, see, we're moving up in the world. We didn't have a timer last week. Look at this, race to 8, but we getting timers and everything else. So that's great. So it'll be a timer up on the board as well.
Is there any way I can get the actual brands?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, so-
hey, I had to ask.
That's part of the game.
Mystery.
Like to kind of say,
All
okay,
We're loaded.
all right. So you got all 8 slogans there. Darius is gonna put that timer up.
I will hit the timer as soon as you begin to speak to give your first clue. And as a tip, Darnell, look at the big board that has them on there. That will help you, as you're getting the clues.
Mm. Okay.
All right,
We ready?
here we go.
Sure.
All right. Favorite brand of sneakers?
Nikes.
Yep.
see.
Bang. So what's the slogan?
Oh, just do it.
There we go. Okay.
Let's do it. That's one.
LeBron did a soda commercial.
Oh, Sprite. It's a Sprite.
What's the slogan?
Dang. Quench your thirst.
What? Not quench, but listen to it.
Dang. Not quench.
Like
your thirst.
your parents used to say, "Blank your elders."
Oh, respect.
Nope.
Respect your thirst.
30 seconds have passed. You guys have
Obey
a
your
minute
thirst.
and a
Obey your
half left.
thirst. Obey your thirst.
There you
Obey
go.
your
There
thirst.
we go.
Obey your thirst. That's 2.
All right. Remember the high school kid in the bleachers that had the pimples? They were colorful. The commercial.
High school kid, pimples. No,
And,
I don't remember that one.
He was eating. Somebody picked one off his face and ate it. Come on, fam.
Oh, I remember that one.
We're at the 1 minute mark. You guys have a minute left.
I remember that one.
You can pass.
Pass.
Let me think. All right. We used to go to this place in Mount Pocono, grab stuff, middle of the night.
Wawa.
Nope.
Walmart.
Big store. All right, Walmart.
30
What's the
seconds
slogan?
left.
Big store. Dang, what is their slogan? Have a great day or something.
This is a good game.
Oh.
Come on, bro.
Have it your way.
Have it your
There you
way is correct. That's not
There you go.
Walmart.
That's a good one. That's not Walmart's, but you got one. Time's up.
And the time is up. You guys unfortunately got 3 out of the 8. Now that's crazy that he got "Have It Your Way."
I wasn't even going for that.
That's Burger King's slogan. So let's
like
go
you
through
said,
some of the
Walmart
ones you missed. We're gonna get people in the chat room to see if they can chime in too. So the first one, the TTR is Skittles. So Skittles slogan is
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. Yep. Taste the rainbow. You guys got Obey Your Thirst, Have It Your Way.
Respect your thirst.
So you got McDonald's. Ba-da-da-da-da.
I'm loving it. See,
I'm
I
loving
knew
it.
that one would be easy. I was waiting to see if I can get some of the harder ones out the way.
Gotcha. Okay. And so then you were trying to get Darnell to get Walmart's slogan. Does anybody in the chat room know Walmart's slogan? Let's see if anybody in the
save
chat
more,
knows.
buy less.
You got save more, live
best or something like that.
You said save more, live best. Save more, live
Live
better.
Better.
Yeah,
There it is.
Walmart. Yep.
Jeez.
And
Have
then
a great
I know this slogan, but I can't. Why? Oh, I think it's Toyota. Is it Toyota? This is
Correct.
Toyota's slogan, right?
Correct.
Toyota's slogan is.
Oh, that's where it's from.
Yep.
Let's go.
James is
let's go.
chiming in here. Let's go places is Toyota. Think about the commercial. Let's go places. And then Taco Bell's slogan is to do what?
Shoot.
They got a couple of them. You got like fourth meal. But when you say Taco Bell, they have a They have a slogan.
Change this every year.
TOTB.
I didn't know this one. I couldn't think of it.
Think outside the bun.
Think outside the bun. Oh,
think outside the
bun.
bun is Taco Bell's slogan. So you guys got 3 out of the 8. So unfortunately, you did not win the Race to 8 final, but you guys did win our game tonight. So congratulations on that. We're going to have you guys back at some point as a returning champion to defend your title.
Absolutely.
I know, like I said, there's some defending champs that might want to go head up. James is looking to redeem himself. So his partner from last week, who he won with, he may want to match up with you guys. Claire in the chat room says, "Nice try with the hand clap. You guys did a good job for sure." Thanks so much, Darnell and T-Berg. We really appreciate you guys coming on the show with us tonight. That's going to do it for this episode of Race to 8. We will be back next week for another exciting episode. 4 contestants, maybe new, maybe returning. We shall see. But that's it for tonight's show. Of course, I'm your boy, Dimitri Stokes, signing off. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Get down, Stokes. Missing the chair movements. That's chair dance. There we go.